Dude, Perez Hilton got punched in the face, and man, am I laughing about this one.
That is hysterical.
I am laughing about
Didn't
this
punch him hard enough.
Nope. You're all brave talking your shit on the internet, and then someone calls you out on it, and now you're going to cry like a little bitch.
He is a little bitch.
Oh, I love that he's crying.
We'll
get into that story after the break, probably, right?
Retard.
And are you getting the Perez Hilton thing?
I got it if you want it.
Him crying like a bitch?
Yeah, I watched that too.
Biatch.
Look, if you're going to run a website like he runs, you know what?
Yeah.
Take it like a man, you little pussy.
That's your consequences.
That's right.
You're gonna
like
run
a
a fucking
man.
website.
Don't call it your name.
He got punched in the face, and then he twittered that he needed a cop and all this shit. We'll get into it.
Him and will.i.am are beefing.
I'm not playing this like everyone else. I'm glad this fucker got punched in the face.
Yeah.
The shit he said on his website. Take it like a man.
Boom, boom, pow.
He got a boom, boom, pow. That's right,
Boom, boom, pow.
We'll explain next. Opie and Anthony and Patrice O'Neill.
I'm telling you, man.
Perez Hilton's crying.
Wow.
A lot of exposure, but this is going to fuck him over in the end.
Look at him.
Fucking guy can't take it. What's the matter?
What's the matter? You draw jism coming out of people's mouths on your site, and you're surprised he got punched?
Right. And
you fucking asshole.
He's a fan of drawing cocks all over the pictures that he puts
he
up
is.
there, and little like dribbles coming from people's noses because allegedly they're into their drugs and their cocaine and shit. And then someone finally calls you out and punches you in the face, and you can't take it.
Fuck off.
I gotta hear this guy, man.
All right, we can do that. We got it right here, right? Sam, what do we got?
Well, here's what went down.
Oh.
Perez Hilton was with Lady Gaga at the at the Much Music Awards in Canada. Right, so at the Much Music Awards in Canada, and Perez doesn't like the Black Eyed Peas' new album.
Why?
Why? What did he say?
It only has like the top 2 songs in America right now.
So who did he draw with cum coming out of their ears and noses because he doesn't like the album?
Right.
Well, he said Fergie was fugly.
Really?
Yeah.
See, if you're going to call someone fugly, you deserve to be punched in the face.
Yeah.
And then,
consequences.
Fugly? Really?
I'm sure drawing a little bit of jizz on will.i.am and stuff like that.
See?
But he doesn't like this new album. He said nice things about those people before, but he doesn't like this album, and he bashed it. So
why is he bashing an album that is, like, as far as the pop world goes, is...
Because Perez'll doesn't like it.
Perez.
So then the Black Eyed Peas came up to him at this award show, and they were like, why are you... Stop doing this. Why are you, insulting our album? And he was like, kind of like, I can do whatever I want. So finally... This is Perez. He did a video blog where he explains that there was a confrontation after the Much Music Awards at one of the after parties between will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas, the lead singer or rapper, and Perez'll.
This is it?
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I am making this video as Mario Lavandera. That is my legal name. What happened?
Oh, shut the fuck.
What did you say his name was?
Mario Lavandera or something like that.
Okay.
What a dramatic asshole.
My legal name. What happened to me in Toronto happened to me as a human being, and it should not happen to anyone.
But all the things you do to these celebrities and the celebrities' kids, by the way, that aren't even in the fucking business, right?
Yeah, the whole thing with Adam Sandler's
But they
kid.
deserve all that shit. What did he do to Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler's kid. He used to talk about how ugly Adam Sandler's kid was all the time.
Oh, really? Did Adam Sandler's kid deserve that, considering Adam Sandler's kid's not in the business even?
Not at all.
Perez fucking Hilton?
Happen to anyone. Violence is never the answer.
It sure is when it's against you, you dummy. Punched in the face. Good for you.
If you're going to play that game, you got to expect maybe some violence, you idiot.
My legal name is Mario Armando Lavandera, and I have something to say. Violence is never the answer.
You know what? This is it for him. He's not going to be able to live past this.
It's embarrassing.
What, then he goes back to drawing his cum bubbles?
Yeah,
and people are going to be like, oh, okay.
And fucking big dicks in people's mouths and,
People are just
things
gonna
like
start
that.
punching him in the face everywhere.
Get out of here.
Oh, man, this is it for him.
Just punch him in the face to get
Everyone's just gonna
publicity.
punch him in the face.
Yeah, in the end.
Once again, my name is Mario. I was hit again, Armando Lavandera. I was punched the 3rd time in a week.
I think in the end, this destroys what he built up.
Why you think?
Because now he can't go back to drawing cum bubbles and fucking big, huge fucking cocks on the foreheads of Lindsay Lohan and whatnot.
Because he lost all his credibility.
Right, this loses his credibility.
He loses his cum bubble drawing credibility.
Because that's all he was good for. He's not saying anything interesting with his blogs. He was
Now
fucking.
we can't take it.
He was taking other people's pictures and drawing cum bubbles and shit.
This is great.
So how does he go back to doing that for real?
What
I've never ever seen this fucking website.
It's like a TMZ.
Yeah, Perez Hilton. I heard of him.
Look, wear a
but-
condom.
Look, show some of the brilliance of Perez Hilton. It's
I can
horrendous.
see.
He's a douchebag.
Ever. Blood should never be drawn. Another person should never be hit. That's why people die.
What is he babbling about?
He was attacked.
Yeah, attacked.
He's got to go hard at Black Eyed Peas on his website. Otherwise, he loses credibility.
Oh, I don't think he will.
Like, if he doesn't, then all celebrities know, I'll just go up and punch this guy
Punch
in his
him in
head.
the face, and he'll stop fucking
Stop talking about
drawing
me.
cocks in my ass.
Perez explains his interaction with will.i.am. Who's
Right.
will.i.am? I really don't know.
He's
Black
the,
Eyed Peas.
Yeah, he's the
No, I
head
know.
guy at the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, he's the head guy.
And he does production for tons of people. He's
Okay.
a big star.
So he's one of the main guys. And all right,
He's the
because
main guy.
I heard he was the manager. Or
And he was
something.
an
No.
He was an X-Men Origin, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
he
played
was in the cowboy hat.
Yeah, he had played it. Yeah, the
Nice.
cowboy hat.
Okay.
And as we were actually getting ready to leave, will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas comes into the club, sees me like a heat-seeking missile, and comes directly towards me.
Into
And
my
he
mouth.
says,
Gay-seeking
"Yo,
missile."
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to never write about my band on your website again." Right in my face, he was saying this.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Listen, I can't make any promises, but I'll try." Then he says, "Why are you disrespecting me? Why are you disrespecting me?" And I was like, "I'm not disrespecting you." And I did the whole spiel again that I gave Fergie. But it was honest. I told him, "Listen, I love what you did with the Pussycat Dolls. I love the work that you also did with Fergie's solo album." He's like, "You need to respect me." And at that point, in my mind, I was like, "You know what? I am not going to let this man intimidate me." And I told him, "You know what? No, I don't need to respect you. I don't respect you." And that's when I made the split-second decision that I was going to say what I thought was the worst possible thing that thug would ever want to hear.
He did
I
not.
told him, "And you know what? I don't need to respect you, and you're a fag. You're gay, and stop being such a faggot." And then I knew it was going to come on. But I didn't want to get into a fight with this person, so I left. We leave.
Isn't it safe to say there's one other word that's that's worse in that scenario?
Just a little worse.
Wow, you're real brave, Perez. You couldn't even go all in.
Taking the slur that would offend Perez Hilton.
Right.
Yeah,
As opposed to
because
he would offend himself.
is he officially gay? Or?
Officially, he's,
So-
Officially.
super gay.
Officially
Yeah.
super gay.
Because
Yeah.
when you say your S's past 7 minutes, you're fucking gay.
What the fuck? Oh, so he got all brave and called him a fag.
Yes.
Wow, Perez.
This is Miss California.
Wow, because the guy had a problem with what you were saying about
Yeah.
him.
Perez is the one who
And do you
destroyed.
understand if you call someone a fag, guess what? You might just get punched in the face for that.
Perez is the one who destroyed Miss California for not supporting gay marriage.
Right, right,
There
right.
you go. This is the same guy.
Yeah.
What a douche.
Jesus.
Always hated this fucking guy.
I want this. My name is, what's my name? Mario Armando Lavandiera.
What's my name?
And I need the FBI to investigate this hate crime.
He looks like Ant
Yeah, he does.
without his makeup. Look at him.
Fruit.
Perez says Will's manager punched him.
Yeah.
So Will didn't even punch.
No, but he said, he implied that Will had something to do with it.
We leave the club, and as soon as we leave, there's will.i.am again outside of the club. Then his manager, Polo.
For the Ron and Fez fans, okay. Yeah, let's acknowledge it. Sounds just like Fez. Yeah, everyone's writing.
And Ronnie outside.
Hey. And I did not once ever.
Got me 1 ounce
My
of
name
slack.
is Fez Watling. And I never got cut 1 ounce of slack.
I don't even know if I can play the clip now.
We leave the club, and as soon as we leave, there's will.i.am again outside of the club. Then his manager, Polo, whom I have met before, from behind comes up to me,
Uh-oh.
clocks me in the eye right here, and punches me 2 or 3 times. I am in shock. I just do not know what to do. I touch my eye, and it was bleeding. I see my fingertips, and I'm bleeding. I think my eye might be falling out of my head. I'm in shock. I'm carried away. Fucked. Everyone's trying to avoid a scene. So after this happened, we leave, and we go back to the hotel. And will.i.am followed us to the hotel.
Can I say something real quick? It's if the word faggot didn't exist, you would say it naturally. You would invent it listening to this motherfucker. Like, you would just go, shut the fuck up, faggot. Like, because it's grating, man. It's fucking grating. It's shut the fuck up, bitch. What's wrong with this motherfucker, man?
John from North Carolina. We're making the same point. He's on the phone. He writes, isn't his blogging considered provoking? Yes, that's what we're getting at.
Of course.
He provokes these guys like crazy.
By the way, Perez Hilton was the one news source that talked about the Donald Trump buying Raw incident as if it was real.
Oh, really?
Yes, he said it was a goodbye for Donald Trump.
Oh, real.
So that's where Perez Hilton's coming from.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we go back to the hotel. And will.i.am followed us to the hotel, which is where they were also staying. At this point, I'm freaking out. Why did they just follow us outside of the club? I'm attacked. I'm bleeding. And they're following us back to the hotel. I called the police. Even though Gaga had a bodyguard, what if one of these people had a gun?
Oh, stop it.
So this whole thing broke.
It's not like they carry gun. Oh, well.
This whole thing broke because on Perez Hilton's Twitter, before any of this was posted, it just said things like, please help me, call the police for me. I'm at the hotel.
What? Why?
So he's tweeting.
It took less time to push 911.
He's tweeting for the police. He's trying to explain that because will.i.am.
Why would he tweet the police or tweet that he needs the police instead of just calling?
Instead of calling 911.
Because he's fucking
dickhead.
looking for publicity.
But will.i.am put up a video right away and said, first of all, he was tweeting. He was like, second of all, it was just some random fan that punched him. Like, will.i.am said all this and some random guy punched Perez.
Nice.
And Perez said, no, it was will.i.am's manager.
But how does he know?
That's the dispute.
Oh.
He said it was definitely Polo.
Hold on, we got Kevin in Florida. Kevin.
I'm just waiting for the part of the video where he says that he sold crack cocaine in a limousine to Senator Obama.
It does sound like that guy.
Crack cocaine for his use, powdered cocaine for mine.
For mine.
I got to remember that exact quote.
I then had oral sex with Mr. Obama.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell was it? In Gurney.
Yeah, in Gurney.
Right here in Gurney.
We were in a hotel in Gurney.
Gurney.
Where are you?
Perez explains what happened when he called police, then starts crying. Oh, no way.
Oh, he starts crying big time.
Oh, this rules.
What a fruit.
I called 911. I spoke to the police, and they explained to me that, they would try to make it, but that there were actual emergencies going on.
That's what happened when I called 911 because I had a flat tire.
Yeah. Excuse me.
It's not real.
Fix it yourself.
Right.
But I'm in the woods, and there's a guy with a hockey mask on. Don't bug us, bitch. Hey, what's the mainstream media on? Whose side is the mainstream media on? Like,
Oh, they'll eat this shit up.
Yeah.
but are they saying will.i.am is a dirty bastard, or are they on?
I don't
Perez
know. What are
Hilton's
they
side?
saying?
will.i.am hasn't been vilified yet because nobody can concretely say who punched him.
Nice.
I think this friggin' Perez Hilton looks like an idiot in this whole thing.
Can I tell you,
Mario.
black eye peas or black eye?
Mondo
Black eye
Lavandiera.
peas. They're smart enough to know, all right, they got a beef with Perez Hilton, right? You know damn well that, will.i.am can't punch nobody.
Of course not.
So they have the confrontation. That will.i.am goes, you know what? And then one of his entourage type guys, one of his guys that hangs around goes, all right. And then punches him in the face.
Punch 3 times. And
They'll never know who
leaves.
punched Perez Hilton in the face. And it's perfect because Perez knows exactly who punched him in the face. One of his guys.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
You know what they should
It's
have
perfect.
people.
Those guys know how to take care of their shit.
They probably have people that are punch in the face people.
Absolutely.
It's like you're a punch in the face guy. If I'm talking to somebody,
dude, it was
you come up and just punch him in the face. I don't know you. You get money under the table. You never talk to us.
It was will.i.am had a 1-minute conversation with someone, and he didn't even say punch him in the face.
Yeah.
But this guy knew, I got to go punch him in the face.
I got to go punch this guy in the
A
face.
little peripheral vision look.
Right.
Yeah.
A little look,
that look.
This is what happened, and the guy just gave him a nod. And that was it.
Whoop that sissy's ass.
Punch him in the face.
Emergencies going on, but I was in fear for my safety, and I had been assaulted. So when the police are taking their time and they're not coming, I'm freaking out. I took to Twitter because I was in shock.
Because that's the first place you go.
Yeah, I took to Twitter after that.
It's not like you're in the middle of a cornfield in the middle of nowhere and you're like, oh, fuck, there's no phones around, but I got my Twitter on me.
You know what I mean? There got to be somehow.
You're in a hotel and you could call on a phone or the phone you got in your hand.
What does he have? Like, he probably has, 2 million fucking followers or something, right?
I don't know.
But I want to know if anybody called the fucking cops.
Well, he thanks the people who did indeed
I'm
call.
sure they did.
Because they're idiots who probably woke up the next morning 12 hours after it happened. And,
Perez is in trouble. Oh my God!
Help him!
Oh my God! Someone's speaking of Perez and Lady Gaga. Who the fuck is Lady Gaga?
Lady Gaga.
She's the it girl right now.
Why do you think it rained so hard last night? That was all of Perez Hilton's fans crying alongside him.
I felt helpless. And that was my very public cry for help.
Oh, shit.
And to all of those people who expressed concern and who called the police,
Let's invent a new word for faggot.
thank you.
Let's invent a new word.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Because I am a human being. And
This ruins him.
He's a twaggot.
Twagget.
See, this guy.
That's a new
He's
word.
a twag.
This ruins him. This ruins what he was building up.
Shut the fuck up, twag.
Because then he realizes, wow, everyone realizes out there, wow, this guy isn't as brave as we thought. Like, you know.
Well, the whole point of if you make fun of everybody, you have
Right.
to be somebody that people can't make fun of.
Right.
Yes.
But
Now he's obviously vulnerable.
he's so vulnerable.
He's a twag.
This ruins him. I'm telling you. 6 months from now, his site is nothing. He'll get some nice exposure and buzz the next week or two. After that, people are gonna be like,
This is what was his Twitter right there?
Yeah.
I was assaulted by Will. I was assaulted by.
no. He shouldn't put that up there because I got the whole line of
Oh,
Twitters
you
we're gonna
do?
go to in a second.
Oh.
Here. That's like the third one in.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because I'll give you the whole development of this thing right after this clip. It's almost over.
And no one deserves to be treated that way.
You do.
Violence is never the answer.
Yeah, but drawing the cocks and what do you?
Sometimes people
What
get
do
punched
I
in
you
the
just want to
face.
make sure
was
we get
gonna
our
happen?
point out there. That's all.
What do you think is going to happen? Everything, your freedom to post that has consequences.
Yeah, get some.
Our freedom to speak on the air has consequences. If you go out on the street and say the wrong thing to somebody, you have the freedom to say it, but, consequences.
There's a reason why Club Soda Kenny escorts you out of the building.
Exactly.
Just in case somebody
Just
punches you in the
case.
face.
You never know. Punch in the face, guy.
We've had some incidents, but we're not sitting there crying.
Someone came up to me. My real name is Anthony Armando Cumia. And I want to tell you, someone came up to me and said, Mama Booey in my face. I don't need that. I'm a human being. Shut up, you fruit. Oh, God.
I think even the gay guys that listen to us would admit that this guy's a fruit.
I know.
Jesus.
They'd start
Answer.
eating pussy after listening to this guy. Fuck this.
And I would never make something like this up or try to use something like this for press. Because
No.
I don't need it. And I don't need anything that happened. And fuck you, will.i.am, for lying. Shame on you.
Shame.
God is looking down on you and shaming you. Fuck you, you fucking coward.
Oh, really?
Fuck you both.
Well, if
I
you
have
want to bring
lost
God
all
into it.
respect for all of you and the Black Eyed Peas
Look at that face.
and Fergie, you're fugly bitch.
Oh, that's real brave.
Yeah,
really?
real brave
What
now.
a fucking
Because
loser.
he said
In your jizz-stained bed that you're fucking recording this
from the safety of his house. Wow, that's real brave.
because the whole thing started. Fergie went up to him and goes, "Why are you insulting me on the website? Like I thought we were actually kind of friends. Like I thought we were cool." And he was like, "Oh no. I loved your solo stuff. That's just being silly. That's just for the web, whatever."
Right.
And so now that Fergie's not there, he's in his hotel room crying. And,
You could have said it right to her face.
yeah.
That is the best freeze
We had
frame
one of those
ever.
guys that used to work for us that
Looks like somebody.
saw me right on the street, could have said whatever the fuck you wanted, and then he went and did a cute little article. Wow, that was real fucking brave.
You just you listen to this guy, right? And at the end of the day, you wonder if he has friends. You can picture someone sitting there listening to this whole thing.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, just looking at him and going, so what? Like, there's nothing about this that just evokes anything.
No sympathy.
None at all. You can't even imagine anybody gives a fucking shit. Like, if sometimes I watch TMZ and you just got the guy, the lawyer dude, and you just go, he needs one too. Just a sock in his fucking jaw. Just because they feel protected by something, but there's a lot of people in this business that came from places where you punch. You don't have mental warfare. I don't got time to be drawing shit bubbles on you. It's like
I'm just
dude,
gonna punch you.
I'm just gonna fucking hit you. Like there's people who they come from. You don't come from mental warfare. And with sissies pointing at you and sissies pointing at you and doing things and in your face and then I don't know if you ever watched TMZ, but it's just the guy's just sitting there just
all smarmy.
Look at him. And they got pictures of people with crust in their ears and shit. Yeah. You just go, what the fuck?
What do you got? Well, I got a picture.
As he drinks his drink out of his sippy straw, whatever.
Like, are you serious? Like
sippy cup.
Dude,
like a sippy cup. I got to say this. Andy from Atlanta, check out John Mayer's Twitter in response to Perez. Classic line. John Mayer wrote, I also want to train you in an old martial art called never call a black dude a faggot jitsu. What do you expect to happen if you call a black guy a faggot?
He'll probably punch you in the face 3 times.
Right.
Yeah. And you should understand that consequence. And then if you do get punched in the face, you don't run to your hotel and cry like a little bitch.
And he might as well call him a nigga because it was the same outcome.
Exactly.
To just get some satisfaction, he might as well say the real one.
At least he would have been dropping, the big one.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with him?
I like how he brings up God, too, saying, if God is looking down on you, shame on you. Technically, if you go by the Catholic Church, I think God's looking down on some of your activities and going,
that was God's curse for you. God was working through will.i.am's manager.
Yeah, you're trying to figure out who punched you. You might want to look at God. I think someone was doing God's dirty work.
There are some people that have interpreted the Bible as being very anti-gay. So if you want to evoke the name of God looking down on somebody.
And how great is it that he got a black guy from one of the Black Eyed Peas?
Why didn't anybody say that the whole time?
It was the obvious, but it just has to be verbalized. Here's Perez's Twitter. So it started with this. At 3:34 in the morning, I'm in shock. I need the police ASAP. Please come to the Soho Metropolitan Hotel now. Please. And then
Ed McMahon's dead.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Yeah, Ed
Breaking
McMahon
news.
died.
What?
Ed McMahon's dead.
Motherfucker.
What are you doing?
On the
Are you
news
twittering
feed
it?
This is how you get followers, man. You gotta get breaking. I'm
Breaking
panicking. Breaking.
Flip on the TV audio maybe or something.
Wow.
How do you spell Ed?
Oh.
Really? He died? Of what?
No.
Of 86ness.
Here's my coffin.
Broke?
I don't know.
Died broke?
Yeah, he did. Something happened, and he lost all his money. He lost his house.
I lost that video war. Oh, wait. Oh, little Nicky. Ed
It's
McMahon
little
is dead.
Nicky. Hi, little Nicky.
I lost the video war, but I'm not going to lose the breaking news
I
war
should have
as far as
fucking-
Twitter goes.
yeah.
So you could have fucking did that.
I didn't know that you do that.
86, huh?
Oh, God. Wow.
Oh,
Look at Dick Clark and Ed McMahon together in younger days.
Oh, boy.
Oh, now they're both messes. Well,
Well, one's more
one's
of a mess
really
than
a
the
mess.
other.
The other one's in a funeral home right now.
That sucks. All right. So
He wasn't looking too good.
at 3:36, I was assaulted by will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas and his security guards. I'm bleeding. Please, I need to file a police report. No joke. So 2 minutes later, he got no response, so he tweeted again instead of going with the fucking
2 minutes
flow.
later?
Right.
Meanwhile, Ed McMahon needed help, and he couldn't get any because
Right.
they were all being sent over to this idiot's house.
TMZ is reporting that Glad wants Perez to apologize for using the word faggot. He just fucked up his whole world. Trust me. Watch how this one plays out. 3:44, Ant. That's now 10 minutes later from the first one. Still waiting for the police. The bleeding has stopped. I need to document this. Please, can the police come to the Soho Met Hotel?
This is from the voice cockmouth recorder. I think. Such a good one too.
That was good. 3:59 a.m. I spoke to my lawyer. I really need to talk to the authorities. Please come to the Soho Met Hotel. Have called the police. Need them here. So the police still not there. 25 minutes.
Yeah, because they're busy.
Right. And he said at this point he called the police. So his Twitter didn't help him. The Toronto police are here now. Thank you. Please stop calling them. 4:16 a.m. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for your concern. The police are investigating the assault now. I did the right thing by reporting it. 5:26. And then finally, won't be talking about this any further. It's in the hands of the authorities.
And then after that, he did the video blog.
Right.
After.
So he said, I'm not talking about it anymore, and then he did 11 minutes of vlogging on it.
I heard the entire 11 minutes is worth playing. Is that true?
If you want me to pull the whole 11, I mean, those are the best clips, but I'll pull the whole 11 minutes.
What else does he do in there?
He just whines and cries a lot.
It's great. I could listen to him whine and cry all day. Here's what he thought, by the way. Here's what he thought. You know how Twitter is taking off as far as breaking news? Breaking news.
Tweet.
Exactly. As far as like Iran goes, a lot of that, a lot of stuff coming in from Iran over the Twitter.
It's fucking
people are talking about
and everything.
When a plane goes down, people are like leaving the crash site, going, "Oh my God, I was just in a plane crash." That some guy twittered that. He actually thought this was going to be, and Twitter being used to get the police to it, and no one gave a shit. No one gave a shit that this idiot. This hypocritical dolt got his fucking comeuppance by getting punched by somebody. Not because he's gay, but because he's an asshole.
Because he's a dickhead.
He's a fucking asshole who badmouths people on his stupid website. And finally, someone called him out on it and punched him in the face.
Definitely. Yeah, take the gay angle out of it. He's just a douche. He's all brave on his website.
Yeah.
There's a consequence, like we've explained over and over again here.
That's right.
Hey, getting back to the Ed McMahon thing.
He's dead.
What's going to be the cartoon tomorrow, or what's going to be the fucking
the headline on the
or the editorial
Post,
where Johnny and Eddie and Ed are finally together?
They're finally back together in heaven.
You think there's going to be like
God's laughing?
You think there's going to be a cartoon of like Johnny Carson like at his desk?
Goodness gracious! Ed McMahon is in his box.
Ed McMahon on the couch, and then it's floating on a cloud. I see it.
Dino and they're gonna have Sammy.
They're gonna have halos.
Yeah.
They're finally together again.
Yeah.
What douchey thing they're gonna do? Unless you could fucking bury them in the box together, guess what? They're never gonna be together again.
Maybe St. Peter at the gate going, "Here's Ed."
and that sounds like about right.
That sounds like about the one they'll use.
I was thinking. I was thinking Johnny would be like in heaven, going, "Here's Ed."
Here's Ed.
Homework assignment, because we got a lot of cartoonists out there. Take a look at your local papers tomorrow, and please send in these.
Give us the ones.
Give us the cartoons, because you know they're hard at work right now
Yeah.
trying to come up with that clever one.
Ugh.
Fuck. One more clip of Perez Hilton.
Do you think, you remember how Ed McMahon used to come up with a big check for the Publishers Clearinghouse?
Yeah.
Do you think there was a knock on the door and Ed opened it and it was the Grim Reaper? Hey, you're a winner.
See,
you may have already been dead.
Why not have a little fun with your cartoon?
Yeah, come on.
Why does it have to be with the halos and some cloud thing? What?
He rocks.
I guess God needed a sidekick. We were all trying to figure out what the Ed McMahon thing would be, because we do that with every person that's
It's going to be here's,
a little obvious.
something.
Right.
Here's Ed.
Yeah, it was a little obvious, Sam. That's why we didn't. None of us said it.
Point that out.
We were really trying to come up with something that might be a little more clever than that, E-Rock. Jesus. He couldn't wait to get it in.
Everyone kind of thought of that already,
Right.
and nobody said it.
No, we're thinking of that one where people go, wow, that's clever.
You better watch out when God needs another fatso.
Jesus Christ.
One more clip of Perez before we wrap this up.
And somehow, through some irony of God, through some joke that he finds funny, that the Supreme Being finds funny, my birthday ends up at the end of this month that I have had the most brutal time of. I'm supposed to sit here and take, and drink and have a great time. And act like nothing's happened whatsoever.
I know, buddy. Here's what
I have been brutalized through this month, and you never, ever got me 1 ounce of slack. Not once did you ever say, hey, I'm here for you. It was always, hey, I'm here for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
he doesn't
well,
like the Black Eyed
yeah.
Peas.
No, that's horrible.
Fergie was never there for him.
No, yeah. Him and Fergie were supposed to be friends.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Oof. Wow, that's rough.
Matthew from Brooklyn, we're getting more info. Ed McMahon died of pneumonia, or how do we say it on our show?
Pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
Hate that P.
And a back injury.
What?
Die from a back injury. Jeez, ow, just sucks. Ow, this hurts.
Ow. You just ow yourself to death?
Yeah.
Ow.
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 He's giving the Godfather cough in the tomato field.
He died of constantly saying "ow." Oh, that's fucking
Ow.
Oh my God.
Poor bastard. Battle with pneumonia and a neck injury. There it is.
Someone's got local knowledge out there. It's Spank Bank from Buffalo. He goes, in a city full of fags, how did the Toronto police know where to go? I guess that's some local knowledge about
is it?
Toronto. I don't know. All right.
Poor Perezzo.
Yeah, he calls himself Perezzo.
That's one of the nicknames, the gossip gangster.
Yeah.
Oh, gossip gangster.
Yeah, that's one of his real names.
Yeah.
The whole
Did
new
he come up
thing
with the
now.
gossip gangster?
Of course.
Do you know what?
Wouldn't that be great?
Do you understand the gangster life? What could happen to you? So if you're going to say you're the gossip gangster, this is exactly what you should have expected.
He thinks it's cute.
He
Yeah.
focused more on the gossip.
He
Than
thinks
the
it's
gangster.
cute.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Really cute.
This
Dude.
ruins him in the end. I'm
This
telling
should
you.
just be a new thing celebrities do. Is
Punch
just
Perez
punch him in the
Hilton.
face
Yeah.
as like a goof.
Oh, and that will ruin him. It was just like once that floodgate opens, when you tap him on his jaw, and it's just once they go and then they look around and go, wait, no one's coming after me.
Yeah.
No one cares.
No one cares. He's twittering. No one cares.
Celebrities need to come together and start a blog that's just pictures of different celebrities punching
Perez Hilton
in the face.
And I got punched again. I'm Mario Armando Lavandera, and I've been hit again. Oh. Twitter the police or something.
Jesus.
The Twitter police show
How is
up.
the media really handling this?
They're just kind of using the sensationalism of it right now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, obviously Perez Hilton
Is there
way
one
over
guy
the top.
that's brave enough to go, well, what did he expect? Back to you, Connie. I don't think
Should have expected a fist in his face.
Oh, what? This is on?
I believe he was dissing, if I may use the word dissing a member of the Black Eyed Peas.
Well, what did the faggot expect?
Oh, Jesus, is this on?
Now sports with Tank.
But they're really going to use the regular news is going to really use the Black Eyed Peas angle, the Black Eye.
Yeah,
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Eye. Yeah, that's gonna
It
be-
seems that Black Eye has happened to Perez.
Well, if they've lived up to their name, the Black Eyed Peas, by giving a black eye to Armando fucking shithead Lorenzo Lamas.
They're now the Black Eye Please because the
Yeah.
Black Eyed Peas are like the safest musical group that any black guy could ever be a part of.
Wait for the real gangsters to go, oh, shit.
You mean I could punch that motherfucker in the face?
He gonna get raped after this one.
Like that shit.
Yeah, Sam's right. They are
For a shizzle.
Some hardcore
they're
fucking...
safe gangster.
They're family-friendly Walmart, hip-hop
Gangster.
music.
You know damn well there's going to be, whatever.
Get some hardcore pipe-hitting niggas. Marcellus Wallace. Oh, no. I got a ball gag. All right. Oh, it just kicks that door shut. Yeah. And I've never... I'm recording this as Armando. And I can't believe this. One punch in the face and now I'm being punched in the rectum. Yeah, you fuck him. That one guy said, yeah, you fuck him. What's that guy's story? Yeah, you fucking fuck him.
Oh my God! Perez Hilton's gonna take a real fat one.
He's gonna get one. Ain't gonna be no Bruce Willis to fucking bail him out either.
Oh goddamn! That's Will's boy just beating his ass.
Could someone please Twitter Bruce Willis? Someone tweet Bruce Willis and tell him to bring a samurai sword. Ow! This hurts. Ow! 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 Zed is hurting me. Zed, you're fugly, Zed.
Oh shit! Oh God! Oh, that music over Perez Hilton's horse shit. Fucking help me. Speech. I've been abused.
Bruce Willis isn't showing up.
He's fugly. Fuck Bruce Willis. Pride.
That's pride fucking with you. I'm gonna get me an eagle on his ass.
I'm gonna get some hard-hitting, pipe-laying motherfuckers to fuck him up. Because he's fugly and he's a faggot.
You're gonna go after will.i.am with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. Ow! I'm still being fucked in the ass.
Wait a minute, and here's will.i.am. So we cool? we cool?
Yeah.
Just don't let me see your ass
You okay?
in Los Angeles no more.
No, man. I'm pretty fucking far from okay. First of all, this didn't happen.
Listen to that music. That music is associated with fucking ass rape. I don't even know what this song was before fucking Marcellus got raped.
Just ass rape.
It's just ass rape music, man.
Motherfucker.
Fucking A, that's funny. Bob in Montana.
Stay gone, or you'll be gone.
Perez is used to a fist, but just not in the face.
Yeah. Kind of speculative.
Oh, is that song great?
And we got the Ed McMahon line, by the way. It comes in from Sean, it looks like, in North Carolina. How do you say, this guy emails, oh, fuck. All right. How do you say SHOYNE?
Wait, Shoin?
Shoin. Well, he writes all the time, but I don't know how to say his name, from North Carolina. Is that?
I'm recording this as Shawnee.
By the way,
the writing in this
a little
is really
rated R
good.
trivia, by the way.
Oh.
Highest grossing rated R movie of all time.
Hangover?
No. I'm asking.
Wait, say it again?
Highest grossing rated R movie of all time.
I'm going to go, wow.
Don't put shit up, Steve. You an asshole?
How give us, how many years? Or be vague, recent or...
It's very, very sort of recent. Highest grossing rated R film of all time.
Rated R.
But it was a comedy.
No. It was a drama.
Oh, all right. Wow.
Schindler's List.
Nope.
No, he said very recent, so it's got to be the last
And
couple
let me know
years.
when you want it, because I don't have many hints, because the hints will give it away. But
Of course.
I'll tell you.
What are we missing?
Have some interesting movie trivia, by the way. I think it's
Wait, what
pretty
are we
cool.
missing? What's the
Rated R. Highest grossing.
The producer of it got probably 70% of the money, maybe more. Made him a zillionaire.
Is it one of those like Da Vinci Code type movies?
Yes. Ish.
Thank you, Kenny.
Passion of the Christ.
Oh, is that it?
Passion of the Christ. Highest grossing rated R movie all time. Highest grossing movie that never reached number one at the box office.
That's not fair. That movie had God on its side.
Well, $370 million, but
All
it
the
really
religious
didn't. It just
people
had
went.
Jesus getting punched in the stomach for an hour and some change.
Jesus being...
I'm Jesus Christ, and I'm twittering. They're putting me on a cross. Thank you. I'm Jesus Mario Armando Lavanderian Christ.
Did you see Passion of the Christ in a theater where
It changed my life.
you have to yell at the screen and go, I get it.
Dude, it changed my... I tell you
They
what,
put him through hell.
Holy.
I had a problem with the idea of Jesus before I saw that. And what it didn't make me go, oh, well, I believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost thing always bothered me. But I said, man, even if this guy's not... Even if he's a real dude... He's important. Like, he took an ass whooping for this. I wouldn't take a hard pinch for the rest of like anybody.
Yeah.
But this he had a faith that he could have stopped this beating if he had just said, "Look, God, I can't deal with this. I hope you understand that this." But he just wouldn't say. He just would not get out of that ass whooping he was getting.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it touched me because I'm like, even as a man. He took a fucking ass beating. So I got into at least respecting that helps me get to the godlike thing. Respecting Jesus as a man, helping me move to Jesus as maybe a deity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some kind of a...
But that movie was
power.
Fucking...
It was unbelievable.
Ass beating.
I couldn't watch that movie again. It just was a hell of a thing. But
That's
I thought it was an interesting question. Rated R.
That's
Number
good.
one rated R movie.